guys, David from Survivor 48 is getting attacked on Twitter. Yup, you heard me. The milk monster, the absolute dairy defender, is getting blasted on Twitter just for wanting to play the game how he wants to play it. Now, if you don't know, in the newest episode of the season, David said he wants to play the game with honor and integrity, and oh boy, everyone hates him now. There's so much backstabbing and manipulating, I don't like it. Yeah, that's the entire point. Actually, Buckaroo, I don't think it's the entire point. I'm pretty sure it's different for every player, you absolute moronic doofus. If the entire point of the game was about manipulating and backstabbing, then Russell Hantz would have beat frickin' Natalie White, Buckaroo. But I understand you can't comprehend that because you used a Venus profile picture. Also, your name's also David. Stop the David on David hate, bro. David preaching his game being about honesty and integrity like he's not about to vote out his ex-tribe mate. I don't think you guys understand what David's saying. He's not saying he's not going to vote people out. He's just saying he's not going to backstab and lie when he doesn't need to. You guys are acting like there have been zero honest people to play the game before. Like, that's just not true. I don't like how David said that we should give the win to somebody who deserves it this year. So you're insinuating only big, strong, physical players, especially men, deserve the win and no one else. Like, come on now. Wait, so you're telling me that David said to his fellow tribe mates that are going to vote for who wins the $1,000,000 Buckarooskies that they should vote for somebody like him? Oh, that's crazy talk. Why would he ever do that? Why would he ever plead his case? Hey, that makes no sense. David Keeney, you are actually disgusting. Posted by President of Kindness, just so you know. I swear, bro, when a straight white male gets a good edit in Survivor, the entire Twitter fan base acts like he shot their dog. And this person commented on that post saying, the way people find him hot is disgusting. Like, he's so ugly. What? I'm not gay or anything, but this dude is pretty attractive. Like, calling David ugly is like one of the most outlandish takes I've ever heard in my life. David wanting everyone to play loyal and honestly is annoying. I'm not watching 90 minutes of people on an island doing yoga and talk about milk. I mean, obviously this person's upset. Their name is freaking Charity Updates. But honestly, this post made me realize something. I really need an hour-long podcast of Joe and David talking about some milk. David saying he wants this season's winner to be someone who earned it, unlike recent seasons, is pretty weak. I hope he goes soon. Yeah, because Rachel and Kinsey definitely both deserve to win their seasons, because, you know, it's not like Rachel was, like, given an idol and, like, you know, given safety. Oh, wait, she was. David is the worst kind of player. Get this honest and integrity bullcrap out of here. I mean, I personally believe that Dan Spilo is the worst kind of player, but, you know, to each their own, even though you're wrong. David rubs me the wrong way. He icks me out so bad. Not to be rude or anything, but anyone who uses the term ick needs to be ran over by a garbage truck. And then this person commented saying, girl, same, his vibes are off, and then put a picture of a cute little doggo. What the heck is your problem, buddy? How are you gonna make a really dumb, stupid, poopy comment and then put a little picture of a dog to distract from your nonsense, buddy? What is wrong with you? David is literally the most mediocre white man Survivor has had in years. Jiffy and Co. just can't contain themselves. First of all, who in Tar Nations is Jiffy and Co? Second of all, how are you going to say David is the most mediocre white man when John Lovett exists and Brandon Danlon exists? What is absolutely wrong with your brain, buddy? David is sexy as freak, but he gives me the heebie-jeebies. Wow. I don't think anyone since like 1994 has used the term heebie-jeebies. The last person to use the term heebie-jeebies was Shaggy in the original Scooby-Doo show. And then David, like the absolute chocolate milk Chad that he is, says, dang, I thought there was more than one way to play this game. My bad. And you are 100% correct, David. It's just all of these bozos didn't get the memo, I guess. And there are some absolutely stinky farts that replied to this message. There are multiple ways, but there's a self-righteous and boring way to play, and you're perfecting it. First of all, don't speak to the milkman in that tone of voice, Corey, or I'll break your kneecaps. And second of all, you're a dork, buddy. Shut up, like you're actually dumb. Stop trying to act all morally superior, especially especially when it excludes all the girls around you. And I thought you got along with women. Seems like the women you get along with are all guys, girls. Buddy, I think you should take your own advice and shut up, you absolute troglodyte. He excludes all of the women, even though he has a woman in his alliance. Does that make sense to anybody at all? And also has another alliance with him, Camilla, Chrissy, and Kyle. That's 2 guys and 2 girls. Yeah, bro just excludes all women. Let's be honest. Well, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys think David is a swag, milk drinking, awesome dude, make sure to smack that like button and subscribe, and comment down below how much of a Sigma you think David is. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.
Will be very sad, and Venus the stinkest will be mega glad. And make sure to comment about how much Survivor sucks, and about how Liz loves Applebee's even though it's butt. And hit the notification bell, because if you don't, like Q says, it will be a big mistake.
Hey everybody, this is Bruce here for season 45 Survivor. Now, I, Bruce, the greatest Survivor player to ever exist, demand that all of you subscribe to Meme View. That's Meme View. And hit the like button. Or, if you don't, you end up like me on season 44. Alright? You don't want that, do you? Peace!